Now, a lot of people in the community aren't giving Broly the same amount of respect that I'm giving Broly. And I feel like this is one of those cases where people are looking at him and they're not looking at him and how crazy he actually is. Now, of course, there's smart people like me in the world who clearly sees he's the best extreme unit in the game. But people are so focused on the fact that he has no crits or no additionals when that is not even the role that he is playing. He is literally a hard hitter. You know about Tech EZA Broly? Well, Broly's going to be doing Tech EZA numbers except for the additionals, right? He's just going to do a super heavy hard hitting attack, right? And his passive is busted. He's busted. He's broken. He's disgusting. Okay, so I'm just going to paint this picture for you because there's a lot of people who are, I don't want to say influenced by the wrong people because this is not drugs or this is not, alcohol or, anything wrong. So it's not as serious. But it's like, don't let these Dokkan YouTubers fool you, man. Broly is busted, and Broly is easily the #1 extreme unit in the game. I mean, I don't really want to go over his passive, but I want you to, you could read it while I'm talking. But I just do want to talk about a few things that are just making him the best. So, in his intro skill, right? He activates the entrance animation, and he gives defense 40% to all allies. So he's a support right out the gate. He's got 60% damage reduction for the whole battle, right? And he recovers 2% HP per type key sphere obtained. Now, I want to let you know a secret that I don't know how people haven't caught on, or a lot of people have been trying to figure out why is he changing key spheres to SDR key spheres. And they did that because he's already healing 2% per orb. They didn't want his healing to get out of control. Because think about it. If he's already healing 2% HP per type key sphere obtained, right? Imagine how much extra healing he would be getting if he changed INT key spheres. He would be probably damn near a better healer almost than some of the Majin Buu characters. And that's not the role Broly's supposed to play. So this is why they was like, all right, we're gonna make it STR key spheres. So basically, you collect INT key spheres and you normally heal because that's his type. But you also have that. It's basically like an addition. Now you have, you could collect STR key spheres if INT orbs aren't looking, good on a rotation, or maybe there's another character who needs those orbs in particular. Then you could just grab the STR orbs. Or just be excited that he's even changing a type orb because, like, let's say there's some unit who need the orbs instead of him, right? He's an orb changer, so that's a plus. So he's doing all of this great stuff, right? And that's just his entrance. That's just his entrance. That's it. That's all he is. That's just his entrance. Now he has a domain. Oh, this is the super attack. I guess I can read this right now. Now, one thing that's very peculiar about this unit is that his super, Videl has this type of super as well, but it's on a lesser scale, way lesser scale. But his 18 key and 12 key is a little different and special. And the fact that, so on 18 key, he massively raises attack and defense once, right? That's already cool, great, amazing, right? Then he has a high chance of further massively raising attack for 1 turn. So that's already, so you've got the guaranteed 100% attack and defense. Now there's a coin flip on another massive attack. Dude, do you even know the multiplicative buffs on this is ridiculous, right? And the reason why they didn't give him additionals or crits is because his numbers are going to be stupid if you get an additional super, because he also on 12 key raises massively attack and defense for 1 turn, and then you could further raise his defense for 1 turn. Yeah, get a load of this guy. Some people are saying Cell Max is better than him. What? Dude, shut the fuck. Dude, shut up. Dude, what are you talking about? This is obscene. Right? We're still not even done, though. This is not even the best part. We haven't even gotten to the best part yet. This is the craziest shit ever. Right? This is the main reason why, like, there's a limit to broken to where it's responsible. This is Dokkan being responsible and not making him definitive number one in the game. If bro had even one additional and like he had a 24 crit passive, he would be way too powerful. Way too powerful. Way too powerful. Wait, I mean, like, he would be number one two times over. He would be double better than the trio. No, not the trio, but Beast Gohan. Yeah, he would be double better than Beast Gohan. The trio is fucking ridiculous with that defense support. I can't not sit there and lie about that. The trio, they are definitely, I'm not going to say a step above Beast, but they are quite ahead of Beast by a pretty good margin, right? And this is just insane. This is busted. So I have no complaints when it comes to them not giving him crits or additionals, because I actually agree with the logic. He would be way too fucking busted. He would be way too broken, right? That's not all. Like I said, he's got a fucking domain, bro. Oh, it's a turn 1 domain. And guess what? He just does damage immediately at the start of turn. I think a lot of people miss this part about his kit. When he uses his domain, he's damaging the opponent immediately. There's not a single unit in the game that does this. There's not a single unit who just, before you even attack, before you even hit like Yamcha does it with his intro, right? You know how Yamcha, he gets like on a full Earthbred Fighters rotation or team, he could just use his active skill and do an attack turn 1. It's the same for Domain Broly. But it's a domain. It's not just an active. It's a domain. So he's buffing he's supporting even more. And we're still not done. How are people not saying he's the best unit in the game? I'm like so confused. Or what? Are people not reading him? He's busted. He is ridiculous. He is so number one. It's not funny. He's clearly number one in the game. As a unit, and he's a team protective mechanic. He's a team. We're still not done. This guy is, I can't believe how busted they made him, bro. So, right, let's get to the second part of his passive, right? Whoa, that was a video. I have no idea why that so yeah, so we read the first part of his passive. So while the domain is active, randomly changes key spheres to a certain type. INT to STR is glued to STR key spheres at the starter character's attacking turn, and he guards all attacks. This guy's busted, y'all. This guy's busted. We're still not done. Attacks effective against all types for the rest of battle. That's enough for me. Like, people are like discounting this, like, oh, it's not a crit, so it doesn't matter. Even without a crit, he's gonna damage through Goku and Frieza's threshold. So him not having crit is not a big deal. I don't know why people are making it a big deal that he doesn't have crit. He's gonna be above the threshold either way. Do you see all this? I didn't even read like his attack and defense of like all his attack and defense everywhere. I didn't even read all of that. I'm just reading like all the fucking defensive shit he has. Like he's immense. He's a killer, dude. With this and massively raising everywhere, like he's gonna be hitting hard. He's gonna be above the threshold. He doesn't even need crit. Like, you know how we used to say, oh, Gogeta, he doesn't even need crit. Well, Broly actually doesn't fucking need crit. His attack stats are going to be insane, right? So that's it, right? And then After the domain is over, so the 5th turn from the character's entry turn, basically when the domain leaves, basically when the domain runs out. So if you get him slot 1, you can get it turn 5. If you get him slot 2, basically turn 6. And if you get him slot 3, well, hopefully you don't get him slot 3, goddammit. But hopefully, but I mean, you're gonna be running double Broly, so it really doesn't even matter. So starting from the 5th turn from the character's entry turn, revives with 60% HP recovered when the character or an ally attacking in the same turn is KO'd. He's a team protective mechanic unit. Dude, people are talking about Cell maxing his fucking active skill. Oh, he's got so many additionals. He hits hard. Who gives a fuck? Because when his intro wears out and this guard is done, you're not putting him in slot 1. You're not putting slot 2. He's a SPR Gogeta victim if he doesn't have his active skill, right? This Broly isn't. Cell Max is a STR Gogeta victim. None of the Brolys are. Well, except for INT Broly. He's a victim. In Tech LR Broly. He's a victim as well. But Cell Max is a victim of Tech Gogeta. Yeah, I put Cell Max. And here's the thing. People were like mad at my showcase. Like, you put Cell Max slot 1 before he got his supers. So what? Cell Max doesn't get defense on his supers. He doesn't get 12 key. He doesn't get defense from his supers. Are people forgetting that? Yeah, he may hit hard, but he becomes a fish if you don't have his active skill. Right? It's still really good, but he's not doing this. Protecting the whole team, a whole revive, healing, damage reduction guard, gonna be defensively valuable the entire fight. Oh, by the way, I'm still not done. So, plus an additional defense 60% when receiving an attack after the character or an ally's revival skill is activated. That's just an extra that's just defense that he just gets for the rest of the battle. So his defense is immaculate. And guess what? Now he becomes a category ally's attacking defense 60% support at the start of the character's attacking turn, starting from the turn in which the character revival skill is active. I'm just going to let you notice this right now. He is clearly the best unit in the game. And he's an extreme unit. He's better than everyone. This is the single best unit in the game. I am not mad. There is not a single hole in this character. It's not one flaw in his character. Nate, list me the flaw. Where is his flaw? Oh, he doesn't do crits. So? Oh my god, he doesn't have additionals. So? Who cares? Dude, do you not, on his team, every other character has additionals. Every other character has additionals everywhere. So you can't say, oh my god, he doesn't have additionals and he doesn't have crit. All the other characters do. He is exactly the final piece that we needed, and he is a jack of all trades. He does everything. He does everything. How are people not... Dude, I watched the Truth's video, and he told me, he literally said out his mouth, dude, I think Cell Max is still better than bro. Are you smoking, bro? Now, the Truth, I love you, bro, but I know you like to do the little switching bait. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna call him trash, and then when he comes out, he's #1. That's just what Truth does at this point. And you know what? That's just a part of his skill set. He's just playing chess with everybody. He just wants the oohs and ahs. Like, oh wow, he actually is the best unit in the game. But come on, bro. He is clearly better than Cell Max. Like if you want to argue, like, please in the comments, if you are a Cell Max stan, please tell me how you think this unit is not better than Cell Max when he's doing everything Cell Max is doing, plus more. Plus defensively more valuable the entire fight. How in the fuck he's a team protective mechanic like that? He's literally doing everything Cell Max is doing. Except for additional damage. But his attack stat is going to be so fucking ridiculous, it doesn't even matter. he is a complete Cell Max replacement. He's just better in every aspect. I'm taking a revive over a team protective mechanic that doesn't even protect you from AoEs, which these new bosses are doing. Guess who does, though? Big Boss Broly does. So he's even a better team protective mechanic unit than Cell Max. Oh yeah, and he gets it a turn before Cell Max gets his. Fight me. Fight me all you want, you Cell Max, stupid Cell Max masturbators. Just got 2 arms around his meat. Cell Max is good, but he's not better than this. Now, I'm not going to lie. The way I'm glazing this Broly has to be studied. But, but Broly fucking deserves the glaze. I'm sorry. He's so good. He's so busted. Oh my God. I don't know, man. I'm going to leave the video there from now. But I just think he is clearly the best unit in the game. Like, I think people are just, like, on a different type of high. Like, they're just sort of on cloud 9 and not really looking at the unit. Like, I'm looking at the unit. Like, I'm looking at this. Bro, he heals too. Like, what? Dude, what were they cooking? Dude, this guy was Amatsu. Wow. I already see your vision, Amatsu. You definitely made Broly the best unit in the game, and I'm proud of you. He's definitely better than LR Tech Broly. Yeah, with all the shit he's pulling out, he's definitely even better than him. 100%. Now, I was willing to debate the LR Tech Broly versus Cell Max. I was willing to debate that. That's more questionable. You know, that's more on the questionable level. This unit is literally perfect. He can't die for the first 5 turns, and then he has a whole protective team mechanic while healing, while supporting, while fucking what he does. Or change, like, all right, yeah. Let me click off this video. The glaze is over. Oh yeah. P.S. He is a full crit additional build. He doesn't even need dodge. There's no point in putting dodge on this unit. He's actually one of those units where dodge may be a detriment because you're gonna eventually want him to die to get his extra buffs. So all you full crit lovers, full additional lovers, I don't even know how this isn't about to be your favorite unit in the fucking game. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Don't listen to truth, okay? This full dodge shenanigans that he's gonna do, don't do it. He's gonna be just like Evo It Blue Vegeta. You know how he's got that 5 dodge and he's just 5 dodging his way to not getting the revive? Well, Broly doesn't even have that fucking problem. All right? He's the same build as Vegeta, just full additional or full crit. This is honestly the best unit I've ever seen in my fucking life. This is magnificent. This is glory. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to my channel because I give you the real here. I'm not going to fake it or jose it or try and be buddies with anybody. I am willing to die about this. I am willing to go to war with the whole army, the whole Dokkan community about this Extreme Int Broly. I am. I don't care if I'm glazing. I'm glazing heavily, I must admit. But he's just that goddamn good. I'm out.